What's going on, Kurt? How you doing, man?
All right, Brett. How you doing, brother?
Good. So every kid in America was jealous of you when you won the Lost Weekend with Van Halen contest. I mean, my question is, you put in eight entries, then 5 entries. Was that how you did it?
Yeah, I did. I've sent an 8, and then I was walking past the post office like a week before the deadline date for entries, and I thought to myself, I might as well send in a few more. So I went in and bought 5 to make it my lucky 13, and they picked one of the second 5 they ended up picking.
Wow.
And I know that. Well, I'll tell you later. That's just
No. How'd you know that? That's interesting. How'd you know
lucky
they picked from
13.
the second 5?
Well, the woman called me. I was at home. My sister answered the phone, and she said Kurt Thone, and this woman named Barb Fleeman. She was like I don't know, executive or something at MTV, asked me when my birthday was, and I told her, and she said, well, good. I just want to inform you that you're our grand prize winner. And then, so she says to me, when did you enter? I'm like, I have no idea. And she goes, wow, you waited till the last minute. That's how I knew it was one of those. She looked at the postmark date. So it was definitely one of those last 5, because she said you waited till the last minute.
Oh my God.
So that's how I figure it was one of the second,
Oh my God, man. And you grew up on Van Halen, right? They were like a religion when we were growing up, right?
Oh yeah. Absolutely. I mean, absolutely, man.
Did you like the Crew as well? I feel like Crew and Van Halen was what I grew up on, and Rat.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
Yeah. So you got that, and then so then the best is you win and you decide to not bring your girlfriend. You probably made one of the best life decisions you could have made. You bring your buddy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know that the woman from MTV at one point on another phone conversation, she said, could we advise you not to bring your girlfriend?
Oh man.
And I'm like, you didn't even have to tell me that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a given. I mean, it's like I was 20 years old.
Right.
I mean, even if I was 40 years old and wanted to trip with Van Halen, I mean, I'm not going to take.
Yeah, your girlfriend. Oh my God, just huge. Are you still friends with Tom?
Oh yeah. We're like, we went to school together, and he's like, not like, I mean, he's like second cousin of mine.
Wow, man.
Tom, yeah.
So you guys go. The limo picks you up there, right? In Phoenixville,
at my house. Yep.
Oh my God, you got the antenna on. Look, you had the antenna on the window of the limo. That's like total 80s limo, right?
That's too funny, Brett. Yeah, how about that, man?
Yeah, it's like there's an antenna on the limo, man. That's amazing. Yeah. Like that's how, because now you see limos, but at that time a limo was like you want a trip to space, that alone.
Oh yeah, how about it? Like when we drove through Phoenix, so I wanted them to drive around a little. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like a limo was like, whoa, you maybe at prom, and we guys like us, like Van Halen, we didn't care about prom. I went to see Guns N' Roses.
Come on.
Fuck
really?
Prom, you know what I mean? So fuck prom. So you bring your friend. Did you really not know where you were going? Did you really, when they picked you up, did you not know exactly where you're going, or did you know that you were going to Cobo Hall?
All you had to do was look at the tour dates.
Oh yeah.
Look at the tour schedule when they told us when we were going. Like, of course, I was hoping for something like San Diego or LA, but whatever it was, it ended up not mattering. It was Van Halen, so.
Well, if you think,
yeah, go ahead.
If you think about it, Cobo Hall, as you grow older, you realize that's why Kiss were singing about Detroit Rock City. You actually probably went to the best place you could go.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was like one of the prizes was supposed to be like a limo ride with David the one day, but that didn't happen. But the limo driver, day after the first night, after the first concert, day after, the limo driver drove us around and gave us like a guided tour. I mean, it was pretty cool. It's like I was never in Detroit, and
yeah.
was or still is Motor City, whatever. I mean,
Yeah, because growing up, I grew up in Jersey, and I don't think I even got on a plane till I was 18, let alone on a private jet in a limo to see Van Halen. You know what I mean?
dude, how about it? Yeah, I know, really,
Yeah.
man.
I mean,
That's funny because yeah, that was Tom's first time ever on a plane. Was when he
yeah.
flew in a Lear jet, man.
Yeah, it's just like what a way to go. I mean, and then you get there, and I guess your room, you had a bunch of Van Halen stuff, jackets, head, like, do you
Oh
still
yeah,
have?
yeah,
Do you still
yeah,
have any of that stuff? The
yeah.
jacket.
I had the Van Halen jacket with the gold Van Halen on the back, and they had painters hats that
Remember
tour.
painters hats? Yes.
But I got a bunch of guitar picks there, and but I mailed most of them out because mailed them to people because a lot of people because when Martha Quinn when she announced it, they zoomed in on my postcard. She had her finger on my phone number, but it was listed, so people just started calling me from New York, California, everywhere, asking me to take them with me, or bring them with me because they knew I got to take somebody. But I don't know why I started talking
No,
about
no,
that.
no, because you
We
were
had a
talking about
guitar.
the stuff you mailed. You
Yeah,
mailed
and then
guitar picks.
people asked me to get them guitar picks, so I really did send out a whole bunch of guitar picks, dude.
Oh man, that's awesome. And what about that MTV jacket? Because there was two jackets. You have what I really like was the headband, and the two jackets were stellar, man. You had a Van Halen jacket, and then you have an MTV jacket.
Oh yeah, I still got that. That's the badass jacket. I mean, they only had that jacket like the first 3 years of MTV because then they changed to either all white shiny or all black shiny.
Yeah. Wow. Oh
That
my.
I love that jacket with the red leather sleeves and the MTV like a school letter kind of emblem. I mean,
Oh fuck.
I
Yeah.
guess the jacket shrunk or I got bigger because I can't wear
Okay.
it now.
Now you watch that, you obviously, I'm going to be all over the place. I have crazy ADD, but you're at the show at Cobo Hall. The first three you meet are Eddie, Alex, and Michael. Dave's getting fixed some medical issue, so you meet those three right away, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Like Eddie really was the first one I met. And I mean, it's when I tell people about how he treated us, it was like I'm still like when I think about it, like I don't know how to say it, like I'm still in awe. I mean, it's like the what I consider the GOAT, greatest of all time, in my mind and many people's opinion. Uh, he was like we were one of the guys. I mean, I heard that our my contest the contest was one of the best ever because a lot of contests when you hear about people winning a contest with a rock group they get to meet them for like 5 minutes or something, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
But
yeah.
we we hung out with him before concert. I mean and it was just
Unreal. No, it's like a dream, like something they would have made a Wayne's World. Like it
yeah,
literally is like a fantasy that could not occur in this day and age. And
yeah, how
I,
about it?
you know what I was wondering? Because did you watch the show with all the chaos going around? Did you watch the Cobo Hall show, all of it, or where were you for the show while it was going on?
Well, the first night we were on the lighting platform, like the stage was on this end and we were at that end on the lighting platform.
Right.
And then the one I don't know what his name was, the one manager came to me and he asked me to follow him off the lighting platform. So he went back behind stage and that's when he asked me if I could see okay without my glasses. And I'm like, sure, and then he gave me a big MTV Lost Weekend t-shirt to put on. And he gave me like I call it like a Gilligan's Island floppy white hat. Like I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that's when I went and stood on the side of stage and they were playing music. Then they started playing a fifth of a crew member came up with a fifth of Jack Daniels,
Oh my
and he
God.
gave it to me and I took a sip. Then they started playing another song. So I said, yo, dude, can I get some more of that? He says, yeah, come here back. And I go back on stage. And Val Bertinelli was there at that time.
Wow.
And, I started drinking the Jack Daniels a little bit more and guys
Was
back
she
there
cool to you? Was she
Oh
cool
yeah,
too?
and she's the first one. She's the one that gave me and Tom our first drinks earlier.
Oh, I mean, that's my mom. Like, that was rock royalty, Eddie and Valerie. Wow, she
Yeah,
gave you your first drinks. Huge, man.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I mean, she's beautiful.
Oh
You know,
God,
and just
yeah.
her personality, everything was, it was just we were one of the guys, dude. It was can't say that enough how they treated us.
Wow. Yeah. So then you're waiting. You taking a few hits of JD.
Then a hit of guys back there smoking a joint.
I'm guessing it wasn't bad weed. I'm guessing it wasn't bad weed.
Yeah, and then and then then I went back out, and that's when they brought me out on stage. On the video.
Yeah.
They say that somebody put on Facebook, one buddy I got to know in one of the groups, said those words are going to go down in infamy. When David says, Detroit, you're number one, and Kurt, you're number one too, and then the cake smashes me in the face.
Man.
We have the winner of the last weekend here tonight. Because Detroit, you're number one. And because Kurt, you're number one too. God bless you, Detroit. God bless us all.
You know what I love is that there's midgets out there. I mean, what's not out there at that point? It's just anarchy. But these guys come out in jumpsuits with the painter's hats, and you do a second lunge. Like, you do almost a second turnaround if you watch the video. I love it.
Yeah, you see that?
I did. I was like, that's East Coast, because we were crazy on the East Coast. I don't think that would have happened if someone from the West Coast won. You do the East Coast second lunge, man. That's a total East Coast. That's a guy that's hopped a few barbed wire fences in his time.
That is so cool you said that, dude, because it's like when I say to people, I'm like, watch. I said, I just wipe my face off and back out to the crowd, dude.
Man, it was so...
And when they're dragging me off,
right?
You probably can't see. It's towards the end of the one scene, but I'm yanking to get away from him to go back out.
Oh yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah, I was like, that's an East Coast dude. That's one of my friends that would just like, dude, you're in front of all those people. You're not cowering. You're in it. You know what I mean? It was great. I love that second turnaround.
Yeah, and that's what you're talking. Okay, yeah. Well, I went all the way back, and I'm starting to get undressed, and then that manager came back again and said, Kurt, they want you back out there. So I had to go running back out when they're waving everybody and stuff in the front. And I run out, David welcomes me in, and then I start slapping hands in the audience, and somebody grabs me and starts pulling me in. I don't know if you probably can't tell that on the MTV video, but David grabs me and laughs and pulls me,
oh my God,
going
man.
into the audience.
Oh my God. Now, we'll go back to, but how do you go back to English class? Like, how do you go back to class? How do you assimilate back into civilian life after you and Tom go out for this last weekend?
Enough light and stuff.
Yeah.
But like if you saw the documentary, they talk about me having a traumatic brain injury back in 1982.
Right.
And I was 30 days into college, and went to my first and last fraternity party, what they do at fraternity parties. And then I came back to the dorm, walked in the stairwell, and walked into the railing instead of steps. So I flipped over railing and fell 13 feet on the side of my head, to the next floor.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's what all that was about.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, it's like on the documentary, it says about how it wasn't necessary to tell them I had that action 2 years before that. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you'd be out of your mind. Once again, the East Coast, be a smart dude. Use your brain.
Yeah.
What do you want to get cut? You're a genius move. You don't tell them that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it was so to me. It didn't even enter my mind. It was like beyond irrelevant for what was about to happen to me.
Yeah. Oh, come on. No, I get that. You know what I mean? It's like, and those were just, there's a little hustle in the East Coast, man. I mean, I get what you're doing. I tell this story all the time on my show. One time I was going to get my report card on a Friday in Jersey. Yep. And it was a Def Leppard concert on Saturday. And you know, our age, they would write, you would know who got the report cards. They were, you know, if Sally got it next door, your mom knew you got yours. I knew if I got my report card, I couldn't go to the Def Leppard Billy Squire concert. So I did what you're supposed to do. And I called in a bomb scare to have the school evacuated so I wouldn't get my, yeah, I mean, that's, you know what I mean? So I've done worse.
That is hilarious, man. Oh, my goodness.
It wasn't because they brought us back in. I told David Lovey, my version of Tom, as we walked up the hill, dude, we're going to the concert. I called in a bomb scare. And he's like, no, you didn't. We get there. There's fire department, cops, the FBI. And all I wanted to know was I was going to the concert Saturday, but somehow we went back to school and I got the damn report card. So
oh my God, dude, that sounds like a scene from a movie, Adam Sandler movie or something.
Well, so as does your life. I mean, come on, that's what that's that type of scenery we're talking about, man. And it was a special time. That was what you did.
Dude. Yo, I want to say, did you ever see Billy Squire?
I know, dude.
I saw him, dude. That's like unbelievable. I can't believe you said Billy Squire because, you know, it's just that I didn't know a lot of people that saw Billy Squire, you know?
Dude, no, I don't know a lot of people that have seen him, but he's like one of the top greats. I mean, Billy Squire, to me, I like Billy Squire better than I like Led Zeppelin. I mean, he's just underrated. Just, oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Underrated, that's the word, big time, man.
When did you see Billy Squire?
I don't know.
But back in the day,
it's so funny because I can't even. Oh yeah, I can't even. That's so unbelievable. I can't even remember, man.
But you saw the Squire. I mean, he.
That's so funny. I love you saying this East Coast stuff, dude. That's hilarious.
Because
I know you're from Jersey, man.
Yeah, it was a breed, man. It was a different thing that, you know what I mean? It was like it was a different. I could taste what you did and. Your friends, I get it, and you just had that crazy opportunity to, you know what I mean, to and you did the right thing. You pulled your friend in, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, the guys that came and did that documentary, these two guys from Alabama,
right?
They did it like 2 years ago, and then a world premiered at Tribeca. That's up in New York, Battery Park, whatever. It's like Robert De Niro's film festival, but here it was like 400 people there watching it, and there was like 3 other shorts. But then he got in a Birmingham Street Festival or something, whatever, but street film festival. And he said there was like 2,500 people saw it. And then I actually won the Spirit Award for the film festival. And he said the Spirit Award, he said something about it. People picked me for the Spirit Award because I had that head trauma action, but damn Skippy, I'm still freaking going with Van Halen, bro.
Yeah.
You know
it's what it's about. Dude, Van Halen, exactly. But Van Halen's a type of band that, in Jersey, someone would just put their head through a wall, drinking a beer, screaming Van Halen, and it was. Yeah. I remember asking this hot girl, older than me in LA, why'd you move to LA? She goes, Van Halen. You know what I mean? It was. I mean. And Jeff Schroeder of Smashing Pumpkins, one of my best friends, he was the one that turned me on to the documentary. I mean, he was like, really? You're not going to believe this thing exists, because once in a while you get a gem on the internet with so much garbage, so many inaudible live clips, and I was transfixed. You know, it's just amazing. I mean, it happened to the right guy, and it's awesome. And man, to have that experience. And let me ask you, did you like 1984? Because I loved it with the keyboards, but you remember growing up, a lot of people were pissed when they went to keyboards.
Well, I liked it, but well, I don't know why I said but.
No, you can, but.
No, Panama's my second favorite song.
Right.
But it's funny, like, I feel embarrassed. I don't know, it's not embarrassing, but like Dance the Night Away is my favorite tune, dude. And like I feel like I should say Eruption or you know what I mean? It's just I
No,
don't know.
no, I get it because it's that joy that they gave, and I get Dance the Night Away. Oh, come on, I'll wait. Might be mine.
There was a movie a few years ago and won Best Picture of the Year. There was Ben Affleck was in it. It was about these people that were hostages somewhere
Oh
over
yeah, yeah. In
somewhere
Iran, it was the Iran
Argo,
hostage crisis. Yeah.
Argo, I think it was called.
Yes, yes.
And the one scene, Ben Affleck and the dude from Roseanne,
Tom Arnold,
no.
John Goodman,
Yeah.
John Goodman.
He's in it too. And they get off the helicopter or something, and Dance the Night Away is playing, dude, like the Van Halen version. And they played almost the whole freaking thing, dude. It was like unbelievable, man.
Dude, when
Whatever,
you
dude.
no, dude, Dance the Night Away. When that's
Cool.
almost like heavy Van Halen to me. I love it. I mean, just when you hear that cowbell in that intro, it's just like,
Seriously, dude, that's a badass. That's it, man.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, we always talk about Dave invented the spoken word on some of those songs where he talks, and like in Panama, like me and Jeff
Yeah.
always go, where did Dave pull that from, man? That's
Yeah,
amazing.
man.
Yeah.
How about it? He's like the what you call it of filmmaking, but music. The guy that made Reservoir Dogs.
Quentin Tarantino.
He's the wordsmith or whatever they say, dialogue dude for
Oh
movies,
yeah.
but-
Just I mean,
David-
you love those. So
but, you know, go ahead.
I have this. I have a 16-year-old friend here who plays guitar incessantly to Van Halen, and he has a question for you. So I'm going to let it roll here and let you answer it. Okay?
My question to you, Kurt, is if you could only hang out with one of the Van Halen members, who and why?
Who and why? I really would have to say Eddie.
Wow, that's awesome.
Because he was just like I have a couple of pictures. Someone's hooked up with you, so you probably never saw the one with him sitting on the table, me sitting in the chair.
Oh, I saw that
And-
picture. Yeah, with him with the cigarette and the guitar, and yeah.
Yeah, we're like color coordinated with my MTV with the black and red, and he got the black and red going on white, whatever. But the way the kind of person he was and the way, you know, and he's Eddie Van Halen, and I mean he was such a real person. You know what I mean? Like a regular guy, real person. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. You're right. You're correct. on that.
beyond giving, friendly, and just funny, and always laughing. And I mean, dude, it blows me away to even when I even think about, you know, like
You know, and it's funny. I believe you so much in that because when you see the pictures, there's a picture of you guys in a doorway, and Eddie Eddie is the one with his hand on your back. It's like
yeah.
he didn't have to do that. Like he's pulling into you, and
Yeah, like when we're singing, when we're doing Happy Trails, one part he kisses me on the cheek, and I forget who I was watching with the one time, and they're like freaking out. Eddie Van Halen kissed you on the cheeks, man.
oh, it's amazing, man. And it's
Yeah.
just huge. And we know there was a lot of darkness that went into that, but the amount of light that guy shed on the world, like,
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean? It's just incredible. And you have this experience at the height at the right moment. And thank you
Yeah.
so much for sharing this. And please tell Tom, everybody at Metal Social Sunday says hi. We might have to get him on it sometime too with you. I love the story of because friends are fucking important, man.
Yeah,
Friends,
yeah.
family, that bond that's what this show is about. The bond over the music that occurred at that time in life, the TV shows, the music, the Headbangers Ball. It was a special time. And a lot of my bonds with my friends are still together. Like, what was it? Like almost 40 years over that music and these bands, and arguing whether Diver Down was better than 1984 or it had too many covers on it. That's what built these bonds, that people that have families, and you and I talking about this and not losing that spirit and that joy that Eddie brought us.
Yeah, Brett. What did you call it again when I trying to get back out there to go to the audience on the stage?
Oh, well, I get many things. I call it the East Coaster. You just like hopping the barbed wire fence when you just like, come on, we can get there. We're gonna like when you're 7, you climb a barbed wire fence to like get a pack of matches or a Playboy in the woods. I don't know, but you were doing it to be with David Lee Roth. It was the highest form of that.
Yeah. See, I didn't know you were talking about that part because I always pointed it out to people about seeing me trying to break loose to get back out there, but that's cool shit that you said that because it's too funny. When I show people, I always say, look right here. See, I'm like, let me go.
It's like a run,
out, man.
It's like a run for the wall. It's like a run for the wall. Freedom. Like, dude,
man.
Why wouldn't you do that? That's a guy that's, living life the way you should. That's what Van Halen represented. And none of them cringe. They come at you. Then the guys in the suits, it look like they're from like Willy Wonka, like some Willy Wonka. It's like Willy Wonka meets a Pinto auto dealership at the time. and they're like, oh, I guess we let him go. Now you'd have a rule book. You know what I mean? It's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Dude, real quick, the second night we stood in a pit in front of stage.
Oh my God.
And just us and security. Eddie was making faces at me and flicking guitar picks during the concert. But I had the worst hangover of my life, after the first night.
Oh, there's that picture. It's amazing. You're supposed to.
Eddie goes to me, when he knew I had a hangover, he goes, hey, you shouldn't drink that vodka, man. It'll put hair on your chest. He goes, see? And he shows me his chest. He didn't have any hair on his chest. Whatever. But then
he didn't have any hair. Yeah, he didn't. That's amazing, man.
Yeah, Alex pulls out a 16-ounce Schlitz, gives me one, and he takes one and he opens it, and I open it, and he goes, okay, ready? And he guzzles his. And I'm like, dude, I'm hurting, man. And he puts his hand on my shoulder and he says, Kurt, you're not leaving the spot till you drink that beer. And then somebody called him from the back room. He goes, yo, no. Watch and make sure he drinks this. So there's a trash can there. So I dumped it out in the trash can. When Alex came back, I crushed the can. He goes, you threw that out. I'll let you go at your own pace. Whatever. But just, dude, it was like we sat there the second night. Schlitz, yup. Schlitz, malt liquor, man.
Oh my God.
The second night, sitting there with Alex and his girlfriend during before the opener started, was autographed. Well, the crew members went out and sabotaged the drummer's drum set. And Alex said to me, he goes, I did that before, but then I played terrible that night. So I believe in karma. So I didn't, so now when they do it, I just go and I watch. I don't do anything, So then when the band started, Alex said, come on. So me and him and his girlfriend go running out. And all security's having a heart attack because we're running out, and we go out to watch the band, and we come out of like the old Spectrum or a place like that with the tunnels coming out, like basketball teams, whatever. We come out and we're standing there, me, Alex, and his girlfriend, right where all the people are, and they're all losing their mind. That's Alex down there, and the security came running around us. It was just cool shit. I'm standing with Alex Van Halen, dude, and everybody's
my God,
chilling with Alex, watching the drummer get shit thrown on his head from up in the rafters and stuff, and they super glued his hi-hats together and just shit like that. Oh my God! But dude, it was like unbelievable, man.
Oh, and that guy looked like Belushi. He was David Lee Roth's jogging partner. He passed away sadly, but I loved Autograph.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How about it, man?
Turn up the radio. Well, Kurt, thank you so much for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it, and I'll give you a call. We could go on forever. I really enjoyed this. We need to talk some more rock. I really enjoyed it, man.
Oh yeah, I definitely like to talk to you again. Definitely want to talk to you again, brother.
Okay, I'll call you this week.
All right, Britt. Thank you so much for asking me.
All right, man. Have a good night. Thank you.
All right. You too, bro. Say it, bud.
Bye.